Now, if he looks up the floor, that's what Derek Favors took away. That's possession.
Get your money's worth.
Now,
That was OG backing in, left hand swatted away by Zion, out of bounds. Toronto basketball.
I'm actually kind of excited to play current gen 2K, which I didn't think I would be, but you kind of can make the Zion Williamson build again and it be kind of decent, which is the build I used back in 2K20. I love this build because you could literally do everything. It's so insanely well-rounded. I made it Zion Williamson because, you know, there's YouTube people like seeing NBA player comps, and I think it actually is the best Zion Williamson comparison. This is how I would make the build. There are some things you can play with. I'll tell you those things when we get there, but this is how I would make this build. So let's get into the player creation. First things first, we got to go to defensive and playmaking. That's red, yellow. It has to be power forward because you won't get the name, and the name to me is really important. So you can go speed, it works, it's totally fine. But you can also go speed vertical, and I actually want to pick that just because vertical actually helps your blocks and rebounds. And I personally like playing like a big man. I'm gonna be dribbling and like isoing and stuff, but I like being able to do the big man stuff, and this having more vertical really helps that. And if you do it this way, you'll be able to speed boost once you're 96 anyways, and from 96 on you'll be good, so it's no problem. You're gonna max out driving dunk, you're gonna max out close shot, driving layup, you're gonna put till you get 5 badges right there. 3-pointer, mid-range are obviously maxed out, free throw maxed out, post fade till you get the 9th badge, blah 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 right there. Pass accuracy, ball handle, they're gonna be maxed out. Ball control, you're gonna go to 61, get 15 badges. And then defense, here's the things you cannot change. You need to have this. Offensive rebound, maxed out. Defensive rebound, maxed out. I wanted that. Block, you know, max that out too. Steal, you're gonna go for 51. Lateral quickness maxed out. Perimeter defense maxed out. And that's how I made the build. And you're gonna get the playmaking glass cleaner name, which I love that name. It's so dope. I loved in 2K20 when people weren't playing with this build yet. I came out with it and just started raining threes, and people were like, what the hell is that? Why does he have slashing takeover and is hitting from limitless? That's the build. One of the things you can play with if you want is you can have less defense by taking away from steal and lowering perimeter defense until you have just 18 left, and you can put that into playmaking, get more. You can put that into finishing, obviously, if you want. Put it here, get a couple more. But this is an ISO build. You're going to be fast, so you really want playmaking. And then on defense, I want to be able to clamp people up, literally everybody. So that's why I went with it this way. Now, for the body shape, height, wingspan, weight, everything, all that. First of all, body shape, obviously Burley. That's non-negotiable. You cannot even discuss that with me. Height, you have to go 6'7" if you want to get the speed boosting and contact dunks. Weight, you're going to go, you could go minimum if you want, but there's really no point. You don't really gain anything from going all the way minimum. So 191 is where I would put it. You want to max out your speed and acceleration, but if you go up to 191, you don't lose anything, and actually you get some strength and interior defense. It's minimal, but there's no reason not to do it. Now, when it comes to wingspan, the minimum you could put is 87. If you want to have a little bit more shooting, leave it at 87. I'm going to trust in myself that I'll be able to figure out shooting in this game. So I'm going to go for max wingspan to get a little bit more finishing, but more importantly, more defense. A bunch of stats go up when I put it up those extra 2 inches. That's like a 7 foot and like 7'5" wingspan, something like that. It's a big wingspan. It's maxed out. Now for takeovers, this is personal preference. You can go with any of these and it makes sense, especially if you're just trying to make a Zion build, but even just in the game, they make sense. I wouldn't go with glass cleaning just because your rebounding isn't that crazy anyways. I think playmaking is going to be the one where you get the most out of it, because when you get slasher takeover, what happens is that people just sit in the paint anyways, and you can still dunk on them obviously, but when people bring 2 or 3 teammates into the paint, it's nice to have that playmaking to be able to kick out to somebody. Anyways, this is the build I'm really going to use. As you can see, Playmaking Glass Cleaner, I love that name. It's just a funny name. Just the idea of someone that gets boards and also crosses dudes up. But that's what this build is. And this is the build I'm going to be using when I do play current gen. I'm playing a lot of next gen right now. I'm on my PS5. But I'm excited to use this build. I might come back to it on occasion. And hopefully I can get this guy to 99 and start using him a little bit more. Thanks for watching. I'm going to start my career here. after I upload this video. So yeah, thank you. Have a great day. Like the video if you like the video. If you don't, go in the comments and tell me why you hated it. Anyways, have a great day. Bye.